Hi. I was tagged a while back to do the accent tag. I haven't done it because we'll go with I just haven't done it because I'm lazy on that one. It actually plays on my vanity part because I don't want to wear these glasses on video. But here goes. Alright, so here we go on recording. If you're not familiar with the accent tag, you have a list of words which you will say. And depending on what region of what country you're in and what country you're in, you're going to have a tendency to pronounce words differently. So that's what the tag is about. I will go through and do these words and the questions, then I'll decide on a few people and I'll tag 3. Alright, here we go. Please pardon these, I really hate wearing them. The first word, garage. Herb. We're not talking the musician Herb Alfred here, we're talking about the seasoning you put on your food, a herb. Schedule, figure, Jaguar, lieutenant, water, advertisement, vase, route. You know, rural route 1, or which route are you taking? Ballet, tomato, leisure, ornery. Some people say ornery, and I will say ornery once in a while, but ornery is generally the way I pronounce it. Address. The word ate, the past tense of the word eat. Buoy. And here we're talking about the buoy out in the water. Let's see, aluminum. Ant. This is your uncle's wife. Wash. Rinse. Oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, sure, data, ruin, crayon, toilet, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, Illinois, Missouri, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, caught, Worcestershire sauce. And then there's a sequence of questions. First question, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? Well, you can call it TPing or toilet papering. Whether that may or may not have happened in my youth, I will abstain from answering. And all my friends that I grew up with, you can not put comments about it. Okay, what is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? Well, listen to the train whistle. Okay. The bug that when you touch it curls into a ball. Around here they're called pill bugs. They are related to shrimp. Think of those as land-dwelling shrimp. And if you cook them, they have a flavor quite like that of shrimp. I'm going to probably let the train go by. What is that bubbly carbonated drink called? Soda. What do you call gym shoes? I call them tennis shoes. What do you say to address a group of people? Hi. If I'm doing public speaking, I'll either step up and begin the engagement with hi, hello, or depending on the time of the day, good evening, things like that. What do you call the device in your kitchen that stores cold foods? I refer to it as a refrigerator. I don't call it a fridge or an ice box. My mother called it an ice box growing up, though. My ex-wife called it a fridge, but to me it's a refrigerator. What do you call the kind of spider-like creature with an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? I will call it, I vary it. I think generally I call it a daddy long legs. Sometimes I'll call it a granddaddy long legs. Sometimes I'll call it a huntsman. All are correct. People say that, it's a spider. It is not. It is an arachnid, but it is not a spider. It has no venom glands, contrary to what a lot of people will tell you. A huntsman is not a venomous spider, okay? Doesn't have fangs of any sort. It has things that look like fangs it uses to move its food around, but they are not toxic. Sorry, folks, they're not. What do you call your grandparents? Dead? No. Grandma, grandpa? What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries in the supermarket? It's a shopping cart where I come from. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? A line out of Creedence Clearwater Revival. I guess what they're talking about would be like a shower, light rain that doesn't cover everything. So if that would be the case, we call it a shower. Don't really understand what they want. What is the thing you change the channel or the TV channel with? What do I change the channel with? Sometimes I go up, and once upon a time you changed it with a knob, but we don't have that kind of TV anymore really much. Now it's all done with a remote control, or just a remote. My kids were younger, I could say, hey Richard, go change the channel, or hey Sean, go change the channel. But I don't have that opportunity these days. Alright, the last question. What do you call the shelled freshwater crustacean that looks like a small lobster? Call it a crawdad. Sometimes I'll say crayfish. But generally it's a crawdad. So that's the accent tag. This is 4 or 5 years old and has come back, a resurgence. And I'm not really sure right now who I want to tag, because I don't necessarily want to tag people who live right in my area. So like Sean and Jeff would be not my first choices. I'm probably going to choose somebody who lives north and east, or something like that. But I'll think about it, and I will do the accent challenge and pick my people. So this is Rich, here from Spirit of Wild Wings, and I'm going to sign off, and then I'm going to get shooting my video. I'll talk to you in a little while.